Hello guys, I'm gonna show you how to replace disposer by Bedger. Now this is my disposal by Sinkmaster. Currently work, but blades inside of it is ran out and pretty much would not grind all food as good as it was before. And we're gonna go ahead and replace this, but before doing anything to it, first you need to unplug from electricity. Now mine just connected to outlet, just like you see here. You'll probably have a breaker or a switch. Make sure you disconnect your disposal before you do anything with it and trying to remove. First thing, you need to remove all hoses they're connected to. The top one, as you see, it's my dishwasher. If you do not have a dishwasher, you're not gonna have this hose and you don't have to be worried about. This is the main outage hose. We need to disconnect them first before we start to disassemble disposal from our sink. To remove disposal from topper hose, in this particular disposal, you pretty much need only twist it and it's gonna fall down on you. And you do it just like that. You hold this topper piece just like that and it's out. I will show you what happened with my disposal and why sometimes your disposal don't grind food as well as it was before. It's kind of, as you see, already dirt and rusted inside. Now the way how disposal work, those little blades that you see on this side and that side, the whole plate moves around and it's pushing food against these blades right here. And as you can see on this one, they're not sharp at all. Like on this side right here, they're pretty much gone. It's all flat, as you can see. And even one of the pieces you see right there, it fell off. You can replace this blade inside. If you do yourself, you probably can save a little bit of money. If you try to call your plumber, it's pretty much gonna cost you the same price and then just gonna go and replace the whole disposal. Now let me show you how the new one look. You see all these blades on this side as well, those little corners right here. It's also a little blade. They grind your food while this bottom place with these pieces pushing your foot against those blades and then push it down to exit. Now we're ready to go ahead and remove hosing that connect to your sink. First thing, we need to remove this ring right here, and to be able to do it, remove this gasket here just like that. This will go really easy on you. And if in the future you will have leaks, or if you currently have a leaks that goes around, that's pretty much where the gasket leaks. Either you need to replace it or just reseal it or retie. Installation of this hosing will be a little bit more difficult than the plastic one. The first thing you need to do is to unscrew these bolts right here. There's 3 of them. You might have 4 or 2. It depends on your model. To be able to release metal O-ring that inside of the hosing. and that's the ring I'm talking about. I'm gonna go and remove this ring, just like that, and pull the hose in. By manual, it's not required of gasket installation on this hosing, but I do have original. There's nothing wrong with it, and I would like to reuse it. It will help to prevent more from any leakage. Underneath of this sink, I also have a gasket over here, and there's nothing wrong with this gasket as well, and I would like to use a real rubber gasket instead of using the one that they provide, which is supposed to say, I mean, on manual it says fiberglass or something. To me it's looked like just regular cardboard, but this gasket was also installed here on the original one, so I'm just gonna go ahead and add this gasket to it. Now, before putting our new disposal and connect to a sink, we need to go ahead and actually connect electricity wire and the wiring inside. I'm going to reuse the wiring that came from my original. Now, before connecting our wiring, make sure you stick this wire through this hole right here and then connect the wiring. I'm using clamps. Make sure you don't forget to connect the most important wiring, ground. If you do have dishwasher, you have to remove internal seal inside to be able to water travel inside disposal. Now you don't need to do this if your dishwasher connected straight to pipes, not through disposal. Now the first thing we need to do is to remove the gasket, just like that. And you either can use a screwdriver. I'm using this tool right here, so I have more flatness. And we need to hit through. Just like that. Now inside you will have the piece will come off. Make sure you remove this piece. Otherwise you can actually damage your disposal. Just like that. That's how it looks like. After we're done this, go ahead and put your gasket back. And let's go and install the disposal. And to be able to do this, need to use these clamps right here and kind of twist on top of it. So make sure you align all three of them. and simple twist. Make sure you twist them all the way to the end. Just like that. Now, you need to align your hoses. And simple as that, you just can twist your disposal. Before connecting our electricity wire so we can have a power to our new disposal, let's go ahead and check for any water leakage. And pretty much you just go ahead and turn the water on and look at it for a minute or two. If there is any leak appear, we need to find out, you need to find out where is it and maybe retie something. Now I don't see any leakage, and we're ready to go ahead and plug our wires. Let's see if it's work. And that's how you replace your disposal. Guys, if you have any questions, drop me a line, comment section, I'll be glad to answer. And always, thank you for watching.